father's ship, Grey Wolf, come to shore. Because I had always wanted to sail on that ship, one day I cut my hair short and dressed in pirate clothes and snuck on board. I could not believe what I was doing. After the exciting voyage, I hurried home to change my clothes and greet my father, who had just walked in the door. Later, he introduced me to this young man who he wanted me to marry. A couple weeks after that, the young man decided to move to England, so that since my family was against the English, there was no wedding. Time passed. Because I had turned 18, my father started letting me go on sea trips. That young man, Donald Flattery, came back from London and told us how ruthless and selfish the people there could be. Amazingly, later that year, we married. And he became chieftain of our town, and we had 2 children, Owen and Sarah. One day, while watching my children, a man came bursting through the door into the room. I have terrible news, he said. The Joyces have killed Donald Flattery. I had a day of sorrow. Then I became furious. I stood on a high rock over the town and spoke to the townspeople. The Joyces who have killed your men, who have killed your chieftain and imprisoned his men, think that they got us because a woman cannot take the lead of the town. If you think that you can handle going on a bloody sea voyage to the Joyces' plan for revenge, head on board. After 9 months of war, we finally arrived back home to England. Sadly, with many wounded soldiers, including Richard Burke, who eventually became my husband. A year passed, and I have another son named Timon. At the same time, the English were gruesomely attacking us because they wanted more land. As I was fighting, I looked over and I saw Richard become seriously wounded. I ran over to him. "Save the war for me," were his last words. After the war, I sailed to England to talk with Queen Elizabeth about her marriage, gruesomely killing Ireland's people. She had no idea, instead would stop immediately. Arriving home, expecting peace, I arrived to yet another war. I lived through 13 more years of war in my life before peacefully dying at age 73, surrounded by my loving family. In my younger years, I was different from the rest of the girls in my